Hey, so today I am going to show you all a couple of patches. This is going to be the final patch, but I'm going to actually show you all kind of how I built out the first sounds, and then I will show you all how I progressed overall. I'm just trying to create this series so that people can get an idea of my approach to this. Not saying it's the right approach, but just showing approach, an approach, I should say. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm always trying to just learn how everything interacts and works together. So I got my sequencer set up, very simple, just doing a gate out into this VCO, and then I've got an LFO going into the VCO, and then I've got this Synth R&D going in. And, they have their respective settings on their devices. And then I can also come over here and adjust. So this is the R&D. The LFO I have set over here. And this is just with one output. And I'm just trying to learn. So this helped a lot. It helped me understand a lot just doing this one patch. So I hope it helps you, and I'll keep making these little short videos showing these patches, because if it's helping me, hopefully it's helping someone else. And then I can come over here and of course I can change. Alright, so now we've got 3 outputs. I'm going to turn down each one, and we'll go over them. Okay, so this first one is just the oscillator, VCO, same setup as before. Now I have tuned it a little bit, but it's the same physical wiring. Okay, the next one goes to this second VCO, and we have, let me see here, I gotta even follow these. We also have this hooked up to the R&D. We have this hooked up with the output from the first oscillator coming in, and then we also have an LFO hooked up to it. So let's hear this second one. And if I come over here and take the random out, this is actually kind of hard because I have so many wires now. Let's see if I can reach around. There we go. Becomes way more rhythmic and less random. A little more randomization brought back in. Okay, if we take the first oscillator out, again, a little more rhythmic, a little bit less random noise. And then if I take the LFO out, bring it in. Which, if you look down at the LFO, you can see it just literally blinking away. So I'm removing it now. There we go. And then the brains output is literally just set to, I think, let's see what that is. This little light out of the way. It is set to sampling strings. And if I turn this one down and we just bring up the strings, it's just nice little white noise. Well, it's not white noise, it's the strings, but I've tuned it to kind of sound almost like a white noise, but not quite. Almost sounds more like bells than strings. So now I'll bring up the second VCO. I'll bring up the first one. I'm actually going to turn down the brains a little bit. I'll let it blend in a little more. I'm actually going to turn it off and bring it up. Right there. And I point it down here when I'm doing this just because of the speakers are right there. And that's what's playing. You're literally hearing the speakers that I have built in. So yeah, so that's this patch, which is pretty fun. I think it sounds, very different than the last one, but kind of similar. And then I'll keep working away. Probably unplug this patch, or maybe I'll build on it a little bit. We'll see.